closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Smith once more. And this time he will. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. We'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Complete. Smith has it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. That's going to be caught. And he will take it. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They begin with a run by Smith. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Short throw to Smith. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
First down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that one too wide and incomplete. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught. Rolls with it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes again over the middle, and there's a diving. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run by Smith. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And complete right side to Cook. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
That is caught. He finds Royals. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Smith, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Sanders.
They'll look to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Smith catches left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Butker's kick here is good. See offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he will take it on in first. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Cook running right. Shifts past him at the 45. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and... Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking middle, he finds Royals. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 180 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And he will take it on in front. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They start the drive with Cook. And we'll get a few yards here to the 34. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Chiefs, they use the
Already one of the loudest buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
And now, your defending AFC
On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. This guy's looking at a little bit of a must-win already. First carry now, O'Shawn Smith. 3 yards is all he was going to get. It's second down.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He was caught. Jalen Royals. And they're on him quick after the catch. The shot made at the 19. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
16 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play action, Mahomes. It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few little... All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now off the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd down and goal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's running with it.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
6-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get... Motioning the tight end left. They'll throw it here on 1st. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motion the tight end left. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Making the call himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They're going play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down, and a penalty. Flag out on the play as well. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. First down, he'll throw it. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Looking slant route, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 45.
Walker now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks.
Stay. It takes a pop and the ball comes out. And the Chiefs look like they... Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. First down, play action. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. How do we do? Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Let's go.
In the red zone on 1st. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Still sticking with the passing game. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Sticking to the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now. They'll throw to start the drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 39.
And they send their back in motion right. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he got a little too much leg into that. Throwing now on first down. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he loses the football. And the Chiefs look like they have... There's a dive up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then you need some shuffled around here in the playbook. I need a more aggressive call on second.
Second down pass play coming. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They send a man in motion. Throwing off the play fake. And didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working near his goal line. He puts some juice on it. They connect on the deep shot. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Flushed out of the pocket. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close though, out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he will get this to the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kent. First and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, hit it right. Inside, hauled in by Godwin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. First down throw, Mahomes. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. This finds its targets. That's Royals. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 43. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Headed out right. Taking a shot for the end zone. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Chased out to his right. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Finds a man, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Caught out wide. Touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Smith brings in another one. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. That'll be caught by the rookie from Penn State. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And the first down.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
And he knocks the ball away that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and...
They'll run it. Here's Cook. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
First down, Kansas City.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Now here's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And Mahomes will do it himself. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. Now they can't bring him down. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pick.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Call it a line loss of 14 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. That's into the hands of Worthy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another catch for him there. The numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. Pass complete to Royals. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. On play action, it's Mahomes. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
The tackle made back at the 47.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
now Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Staying on his feet. Oh, wide open, complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he is in. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's up past the 10 or about the 12. Here's a 2nd and 5.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is incomplete. The Chiefs are 3-0 here in the month of September. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st and 10.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught. Royals with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. That's
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this into the end zone. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. That's some space here. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big pickup of 38. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Is into the end zone. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Taken down at the
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
They go
and
play
6.
fake. Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield. See offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell with your big 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Short throw to Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he's able to break out at 1 tackle, but they're quickly brought down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook will take this one in. It's they'll try to middle with Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown. They start the drive with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They run it again with Cook. And shedding the tackle, he has some room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 107 yards rushing for him now. His team has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on the wheels.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Mahomes will do it himself. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. No shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. A quick pass here to Godwin. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes on first down. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. We go three tight ends here on first and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side to Godwin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Rolling right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Cooks. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now here's second and goal. Here's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Mahomes now on second down. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well,
they'll start on the ground with Cook. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Mahomes now to throw on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That one caught by Smith. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Mahomes back, forced to his right. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders,
play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
it's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. A run up the middle with Cook. A second out. On first and 10, it's Cook. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down, as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Room to run again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Handoff, running left, this is Cook. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On second down, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is... Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Yellow. There go, Lou, Eddie.
On second down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
First down.
To throw is Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And Mahomes as smart as they come. Hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City.
He'll drop the throw.
First down.
A throw on the move is caught. And he will score. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. This caught right side by Worthy. He is out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes.
First down. Big close-up on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. On third down, they go with Cook.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A second down throw from Mahomes. Left side to Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one taken in. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
1st and 10. Snap, Mahomes. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down.
Run with Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And only managed to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And
Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes...
They'll run with Cook. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Mahomes. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he'll take it. On the carry, it's Cook.
the ball carried by number 33. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Patrick to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. On third down, Mahomes. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Wanted to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Look him up on a second down and 8. Oh, that's not going to work out. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Out to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.